My wife always wants us to clean the whole house before we go on holiday. The first time she ever said this to me, she said, right, so we're going on holiday, we need to clean the whole house. I went, what? No, we don't. No, we don't. Yes, the house needs to be clean, but why would it need to be the cleanest it's ever been while we're not here? And why would we put that pressure on ourselves when my work is the busiest that it gets just before I go on holiday because I'm trying to squeeze everybody in? We're trying to wrangle 3 kids and pack. Why would we need to do that? It doesn't make any sense to me. Now, if we stay on that level about what's right or wrong, should we do this? It's possible that we'll never really move and we'll just keep clashing against each other. I don't think it's necessary. She thinks it is. What do we do about that? Luckily, I was able to ask her, would you mind explaining to me about what's important to you about this? And she said, well, there's 2 things. First off, if I know it's all done, it's completely off my mind and I can fully relax and enjoy my holiday. And secondly, don't you get that feeling of when you walk back into the house and it's really clean, or when you get into a fresh pair of bed sheets, doesn't that make you feel good? And the answer to that for me is no. I sort of understand it, but not the level to which you're talking about it. But it's helpful for me to understand that it's important to you. Now it makes sense why you're asking me. Now, this is important enough to her that if I said, no, I'm not joining in, it's ridiculous, she would end up doing it herself. I'm in the bathroom because the bathrooms are my job. She would end up doing them. Some people would say, that's right, it's her issue, she should do it herself. But why don't we think about it the other way around? I like particular types of coffee and I have to go out of my way to get that particular type of coffee. My wife would be happy with coffee is coffee, it doesn't matter. So if I said to her, oh, I'm running low on coffee, could you go out of the way and get some for me? She could say, nah, coffee is coffee, I'll just get you the basic stuff, don't be ridiculous. But she doesn't. She's happy to go out of her way to do something that's important to me, not because she thinks it's correct, but because it's important to me. When we stop communicating on this kind of, this is correct or this is correct, it becomes a little bit easier to break out this butting heads and we can just talk about it on the level of, this is important to me, I can hear it's important to you, I'm happy to join in. I have seen her walk back in the house after a holiday and go, when she walks into a clean house, it makes me laugh. I would like to be a part of helping her feel that way if I can. I don't really get it myself, but I like it for her.